Hello guys, and welcome to another ProfileTree video. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be showing you how to create a website using Google Sites. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So just to get a brief overview on what the video is about, we're going to be showing you how to create and start a new website, manage pages, use the themes, preview and share your site, publish your Google site, and edit the web page content. So we're going to go ahead and get started. However, just before we get stuck into actually creating the site, just a quick little insight on what exactly is Google Site. So it is a website building platform from Google. So if you're pretty much familiar with the likes of WordPress or Wix, you can think of Google Sites as something that's somewhat similar. But of course something a little bit more specialized for businesses or web-based themes. Now, if you already use other Google products and find them particularly useful for either a business or an organization that you work with, this may be a platform that could be beneficial towards your company or yourself as an individual. So just going to get a brief intro onto Google Sites. So it's pretty much an app that's part of the Google Workspace, which is formerly known as G Suite. Now, you have productivity apps like Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Meet, and of course other Google applications. Now, this is pretty much free to use. However, if you are using any other apps like since it is going to be part of the Google Workspace, it is free for anyone with a Google account to access and use, but there are a variety of paid workplace subscriptions, and it pretty much has a price range from about $6 to $18. That's also if you do a conversion on that to Great British Pounds, it would be around £5 to £15. As you can see, there's a business starter, you've got the business standard and the business plus. Now there's also a workplace individual subscription that does cost about $9.99. However, this would be more aimed towards entrepreneurs and business owners, and a workplace individual subscription includes features like smart booking services, you've got professional video meetings, personalized email marketing, and more. But just to clarify, you don't actually need a paid Google Workspace account to access and use Google Sites. If you already have a Google account, just navigate yourself to Google Sites or sites.google.com, and you'll be able to locate what you can see on screen now, which is Google Sites. So now that we've got a little brief intro into Google Sites and its little partners there, as well as just why you would generally use it, we'll actually go ahead and start a brand new Google Site website, and we'll go ahead and go from there. Now, if you are wanting to go ahead and search up the Google Sites, there's two ways about it. Of course, it's by searching it up on the search bar above, or of course typing into the search engine or any search engine Google Sites, or of course, as I mentioned, sites.google.com, and that'll direct you to this page, this very page here. Now, as you can see from this little area, this is where we can start a brand new site. Now, there's a couple of different options there, as you can see. So that's the template gallery, where you've got the blank, event, help center, you've got project, team, and portal. So it even filters them out for work and enterprise. Now, as I mentioned, this is a very, very good platform to use, especially since you don't really need to know any code when you're creating a Google site. It's fairly handy to have. So we could pretty much pick a template here. So I'm going to go ahead and select for the theme one here. So once I've clicked on that, it'll give me a loading little button there, or animation. Now, as you can see, this is our first area now. So now that we're here, and we've went ahead and created a new site from the dialog box, we can now have the option to pretty much go ahead and edit the actual website. Now, to add and edit the web page content is very easy. So if I select on a specific element, as you can see, I'm able to go ahead and delete and type in anything else I would like. So I'll just say ProfileTree, and also says on the top there, that's the actual name. You can see it from the top left here, where it says theme. I could change that to ProfileTree. Okay. And I could also do the same for here. So make sure that the logos are okay. So on your left side is your area where it is pretty much an insert. You've got your pages and you've got your themes, and this is where you can go ahead and edit parts out. So what we'll do first is we'll talk into managing the pages first. Click on the pages on the tab on the right hand side of the screen, as I've mentioned. Now here you can create new pages, you can delete pages as well, rearrange the order of your pages. And to create a new page, just simply click the little button or the plus button here on the bottom, and that'll expand out as well to a new menu section, full page embed, new link, and the one that we're prioritizing there is new page. So just click on that little button there, and as you can see, you can go ahead and name the page. So I can have it as a shop, or if it's a blog, I can have blog. Now, of course, there's advanced there for a custom path. That's more of the URL area. So we'll just click done. So now we're actually on the blog page, as you can see. They're all fairly similar in design. So here we have the home, so where we've stated ProfileTree, and now we have our brand new one, which is blog. Now, if you're looking to delete a page, just hover over the page, and you'll see on the left or the right side there, you've got 3 little dots for the icon. Just select that, and as you can see, you can go ahead and delete that from your screen or from the actual website itself. So as you can see, there's the first project deleted. And if I wanted to revert back, you'll see on the top left there's an undo and redo last section. So I could just redo that, and then that'll bring that back. So there's our projects. Now, as you've probably already seen, if you wanted to duplicate a page, you can go ahead and do so. You can set a page as your home page, and that'll change into a house instead of a singular page. If I wanted to revert back, I can select the undo button or select the set as home page. Now there's other options there, like adding a sub page. You can hide parts from the navigation as well. You can check its properties, so its names, of course. So that pretty much covers managing pages on Google site. Now, to use a theme with your Google site, click on the themes on the tab again on the right hand side. Now you can choose a couple of the pre-designed themes that Google has created. So there's a couple of options there. You've got simple, Aristotle, Diplomat. You've got vision, level, and impression. Now you could even choose the colors as well. You can see how it changes as I go. And there's also going to be a little color wheel on the bottom where you can go ahead and change the colors. Now, if I wanted to change the theme, just select on the one that I want and it'll change it for me. So that will be the entire website. So I actually like to look at the simple, or this one here. So we'll go ahead and select that. Now you can add some custom themes. You can create themes as well. Add logos, you can add banner images. I'll go ahead and select for an upload here. So if I wanted to do the logo, and then I can add some preset colors, customized colors. Montserrat is the title. What I'll do is I'll use the Comforta. It's actually a very nice looking one. Go for a semi-bold. Same for the body text as well, semi-bold, and we'll create the theme. So there's the background. As you can see, you've got your projects there. Of course, it doesn't look the best since you would have a actual image on the background. However, that's how it would look. And then of course, as I've stated, you can undo the last action and that'll revert it back. I can change the font style on the other areas as well. So I can have it as bold, I can have it modern, classic. So quite a couple of different options there. I'm going to settle down with the modern. So that's how you would do that. Now, going back into actually modifying and editing the site, you have your content blocks there. You can drag and drop them in. There's a little area on your left side of the screen there, which sort of states how many sections you have. You can go ahead and delete them as well if you need to. Now, if you wanted to duplicate a section, you can go ahead and do so. You can change the section's colors as well, or have images for it. Google will have some free images already on their actual website, so you can go ahead and flick through them. You could also search by URL as well. So if there's a couple of images you've seen on Google, as long as it's not copyrighted, then you can go ahead and use them. And you can search for ones as well. Let's try this actually. So as you can see, a couple of options for a bakery. But note, these will be copyrighted. This isn't actually owned by Google themselves. So if I did that, as you can see, this is an actual image of current bakery, so I don't want to use that. So if I wanted to delete a section, as you can see on the left side there, just a little close up on that. So there's section colors, where we went to earlier on for the images. You can duplicate a section as well, or as I've said, you can go ahead and delete that section. So once that section's deleted, it won't be there anymore. Now you could also check out, there's the table of contents, a couple of other parts there as well. You've got an image carousel, so you can just drag and drop them in. Where I would have to add a couple of images, of course. So we'll cancel that for the meantime. I can provide some social links, so I'll go ahead and do a couple now. Now there's a couple of social links added. As you can see, it is a snap to object styled website builder. So you can pretty much just lay it out to anywhere you would like. You can also expand it if you need to. You can have them as squared or with an outline, large with a black background, or that's color black. You can align it to center or to right side. A couple of different options, as I've stated, so I can align it like that. And these are the social links. You also have the option as well to change the image design. So you can select for a image. A couple of there, as you can see. Now if I wanted to, let's see if there's any for Facebook. I assume not, because this is the Google Drive, but of course there will be links as well, or some of the Google images. So if I search up Facebook, so everything is linked, as you can see, which makes it fairly handy for yourself to pretty much just create and build a website. So as you can see, once I've updated that, that'll then have the updated logo, which is the Facebook one. So you can go ahead and create that like so, and if I wanted to delete this section, I can go ahead and just delete that section. And of course there's a couple more different options there, where you have the docs, slides, sheets, forms, charts. They're all part of that sort of Google platform family, or the Google Workspace, as you know already. That is formerly called G Suite. So that is pretty much just how to go ahead and modify the website. Easy enough to do as well. You've got your themes there, add some images, text boxes as well. Once you are happy with your site, you are then able to go ahead and preview the actual site, which you can see on the top upper right there corner of the screen. This will pretty much see how your site will look to visitors. So if we just select on that, if we preview it, we'll get a quick overview on how that actual site looks. So we have our left hand side section there, where we've got our home, projects, blog, project one, contact. That's our simple little website. So it looks really good. Happy enough. So when you're happy enough with that, just click X. Now you also have different options on optimization as well. You got a tablet view and you've got a mobile view. Now you don't really have to worry about optimization. It does it automatically for you, which is fairly handy for Google sites. Now, as I said, if you're happy enough with how it looks, just select the exit preview. Now there are other options as well. So if you wanted to share, you can share that with others. So you're given the option to share with others. And yes, as you can see, you're able to go ahead and select that from the upper right area here and publish it with other people, and you can add groups as well to have a look at it. Now moving on there, one thing I did forget just before I cover the publishing the Google site is going back to the pages. You could actually change them out, so you can change the actual order. So depending how you want it to be viewed on the actual sidebar, as you can see. So if I wanted the blog to be at the top, it'll show the blog on the top. So that's how that works. And of course, with the navigation, I can add it to the side or the top, so it can be located there. I can have the color transparent or white, or have a black background. So primarily your option there. I can even view the analytics from here, and I can enable that if I want to. Of course, there's viewer tools as well, and brand images that I can upload. So with the logo and the favicon, as well as the announcement banner. So I can have the announcement banner on the bottom, and that'll show basically just like welcome. Can have a button label as well, and that'll be available for homepage only or all the pages. So a couple of different options to choose from there. So there's the announcement banner, welcome. Of course, you would have something there. But that is pretty much how that looks. Now, if you are happy enough with how the site's looking, the last stage is to actually publish the website. So on the top there, just select the publish. Now it'll say publish your site, so it'll be ProfileTree, or I can manage that and change that if I wanted to, and then select publish. Then that'll go ahead and publish that site, and it is now live. Now, if you are wondering about the domain, the site's domain will be https://sites.google.com, and then of course your site's name. So if you could view it on the top here, that's pretty much, let's see if I can try to show that again. Okay, so we'll return that to editor. Yeah, so pretty much just sites.google.com / the actual name of your site's name. But you have the opportunity to purchase a custom domain or use a domain you already purchased from the domain register. So that's pretty much easy enough to sort out. So that's pretty much how the published site looks. So nice and simple. You have everything you need pretty much, and as I said, you could go ahead and actually have a domain name, like a proper domain name for this. But guys, that is pretty much the end of the video. So there you go. Now you guys know how to start a new website using Google Sites. You can manage the pages, you're able to use the themes, you can preview it, you know how to share it now, and publish your Google site. So of course, knowing that, you can go ahead and accomplish the site that you want, a nice simple build, and show it off to, of course, your visitors or anyone that's trying to search up your business. So if you guys have any questions at all regarding the video, please do let us know in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much.